Thanks for joining us as we... Get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Pass to Zubac. Porter with the steal. Knocks it loose. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on him.
Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Here's Gordon. James Harden picking up that last basket. And now the Clippers on the break for the finish. And the jam by Harden.
And, you know, the intensity Leonard plays with on defense is impressive, using his huge hands to claw the ball away.
Murray outside. Nice open look, but it's no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Leonard. Wide open look. Porter pulls it in. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And that one misses. Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
Zubac, that's good.
Love how aggressive Harden is in the pick and roll. Exceptional at shooting and passing after getting the screen.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. Now the obvious concern is Nikola Jokic, particularly as a playmaker. Coach told me if Jokic goes off for 40 himself, we can still win if we hold his teammates down. But that's tough when he's hitting those guys in their favorite spots. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside, Porter. Pass to Jokic. Five to shoot. The Nuggets with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 5. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
And that's a sweet dime from Jokic. He's always had good vision, and it only seems to get better every year.
Pass to Harden. Screen by Zubac. And the jam by Harden.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Back to Zubac. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Clark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
Leonard with the steal. All alone. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Known for being a terrific defender, once Leonard gets the steal, he's looking to take it himself all the way. .43 seconds left in the first. Just 5 on the clock. Wide open look here for Murray. Misses the 3. And here are the Clippers. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Harden. .17 seconds left in the first quarter. That shot off the mark. Good defense by Jokic. Murray outside. Got it off in time. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter.
The Nuggets, 7.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to talk to his guys. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, one, guys flopping to draw fouls, and then two, whining when fouls aren't called.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
To the paint. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. In for the Nuggets, number 0.
Outside Westbrook. Out to Saric. Lets it go with a 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Saric has got his first bucket in this one.
You know, Saric can get it done just about from anywhere, and he's comfortable firing from mid-range, too.
Harden surveying the D. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Harden. Pass to Zubac. Good on the shot. Zubac has got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
A guy with major bounce, Westbrook, can really get up there.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent, because that makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. And stolen by Watson. Right side, Porter. Pass to Brown. And here's Watson. There's a screen by Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Porter Jr. showing off the versatility, setting the screen that time before rolling for the hoop.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Every opportunity he gets, Harden will take that. He's very efficient from range.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Six to shoot. And the rejection by Zubac. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player. I am the system."
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Murray outside. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Harden outside. And he converts the layup. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
I love that dish down low.
Well, Clark, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests outside of basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about it. When basketball season is over, he knows exactly what he wants to do and needs to do to take care of his body, but he's not going to be a slave to basketball year-round. He's got other interests, and he's going to indulge and engage in those. He's got other passions, which I love seeing, and horses apparently one of his other passions for sure.
A beautiful reverse layup. Harden's got 16 points.
Another guy who can light up the scoreboard. Harden is a stat sheet stuffer.
Murray outside. Pass to Brown. He got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. James Harden getting it done for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Nuggets trail by 9. And here is Murray. Still without a basket. Five on the clock. Shoots it. Rebound by the Clippers.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Pass to Powell. Here's Zubac. He's got 9. Now, here is Harden. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Harden's got the first basket of the second half here for Los Angeles.
Hey, right here.
Here's Brown. Outside for Murray. And another miss by Denver. Los Angeles leading by 11. Right side, Leonard. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Takes the 3. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
Anytime you can get Harden to look down low, that's good offense.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. The shot hits the front of the rim and out.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
The Nuggets trailed by 13. Outside, Porter. Fires for 3. It's good from long range. Porter's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Back to Leonard. Powell for 3. Porter pulls it in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's Harden. Pass to Eubanks. Back to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Strong, aggressive take that time from Harden.
And here's Jokic. Eubanks defending. We've got 1:28 left for the third. So it's the Clippers now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Harden. Clippers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Back to Leonard. Harden outside. A 3-ball. Great D that time from Westbrook. The Nuggets trail by 10. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. It's hauled in by Dunn. Here's Harden on the wing. He's got 22. Outside Leonard. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Jokic with it. 11 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
Here is Harden. Stolen by Westbrook. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. And Jokic throws it down.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They made a nice push to keep it close.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Clippers on top, up 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Leonard. Over Watson. And Leonard gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 7.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
Watson with it. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range.
Three-pointer.
Watson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Harden. Good. Nice job down low.
Incredible control on that floater. Harden is fantastic at putting just the right amount of touch on these very difficult and delicate shots.
Pass to Brown. He's looking for Saric and finds him. Outside Westbrook. Here's Murray. Harden with the defensive effort.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Trains the three-pointer.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Nuggets making a change here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Out to the right wing. Denver needs to get off his shot. Judge has the open look. Off target from the baseline. Here's Powell. And the layup's good off the glass. Powell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Out to Saric. Inside. Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer now. He loves throwing it down.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Nuggets making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. 6-point game. And Bogdanovich now top the key. Batum, the screen. Makes it off the glass.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
2 minutes.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Murray. From down in the low post, it goes. Murray's got his first 2 points.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Back to Mills. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Outside, Porter. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Pass to Murray. Jokic on top. Here's Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Zubac.
Really hard not to foul there. Tall with elite skills. Porter Jr. is a handful in the painted area.
And Porter drops them both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
To the middle. Here's Zubac. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. On offense, here are the Nuggets. They trail by 7.
Fantastic execution in a tight spot. Gordon capitalizing in the big moment for his team. Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time deliverer. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
And stolen by Murray.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
It's not over yet.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. Eight seconds left in the fourth. Here's Brown. That's a 2 from Gordon. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark.
Welcome to Season 6 in my career. We are celebrating the next 6 weeks along with the 2-time scoring champion, Tracy McGrady.
Arriving with T-Mac is a fresh stack of season rewards.
I will be up in the air with this Level 14 reward, a fun and functional drone transporting you around the city by pressing the rebound button.
I'm seeing rainbow eyes at Level 12. Plenty of color on the new court designs, and all eyes are probably fixed on a +1 cap.
Y en este momento que tenemos antes del comienzo, vamos a echar un vistazo a los quintetos iniciales. ¿Y qué me decís de los Celtics?
Estoy seguro de que estarán preparados. Uno de los mejores equipos visita su pabellón. Van a tener que proteger su casa, su recinto.
No hay duda. Hoy tenemos un partido espectacular, Anthony. Dos aspirantes al título con muchas ganas de verse las caras.
6 en el reloj de posesión. Holiday. Curry captura el rebote. USA con el balón. Otra vez Durant. El balón le llega a Embiid. Edwards. Durant prueba con un triple. Mal tiro.
La defensa dejó mucho que desear, pero no estuvo fino con el tiro.
Espero que solo haya sido un error defensivo, porque si piensan defenderle así les va a crear muchos problemas.
Llega Brown para machacar el aro. Se ha jugado aproximadamente un minuto del primer cuarto. Curry con el balón. El balón le llega a Embiid. Y tendrá 2 tiros libres después de fallar el lanzamiento. La falta ha sido clara y ha sonado el silbato. Es la primera vez que va a la línea. Y convierte el primero. Y anota ambos. Holiday con la bola. Se coloca para el bloqueo. La saca para White. En cesta de 3.
Tiene una gran templanza. Se prepara, se toma su tiempo y te mata.
Posición exterior para Edwards. El balón le llega a James. No consigue anotar. Buena defensiva de Brown. White con la bola. Edwards se encarga de él. Dispondrá de sus primeros tiros libres de la noche. El primero acaba dentro. White no falla ningún tiro libre. Y aquí está LeBron. El balón le llega a Embiid. Edwards. Y será personal de Drew Holiday. Es su primera falta.
Demasiado movimiento en ese contacto.
Es difícil de ver, pero estoy de acuerdo. Falta del defensor.
Estamos en el primer cuarto y ya han pasado unos 2 minutos. Con espacio de sobra. Anota el triple Stephen Curry.
Me parece que alguien se ha dormido en defensa. A este jugador no se le puede dejar solo en la línea de 3.
Holiday. Holiday no se anda con contemplaciones. Aquí tenemos a Curry. Posición exterior para Durant. ¡Dentro! Ya han transcurrido poco más de 2 minutos y medio del primer cuarto. Holiday con la bola. Defendido por Curry. Tatum anota el tiro.
No basta con alzar las manos. Debes echarte encima antes del tiro.
USA va perdiendo. USA tiene tiempo muerto. Y llevamos unos 3 minutos del primer cuarto. James con el balón. Tiene al defensor muy cerca. Durant con la bola. Le sale al paso Brown. La clava desde lejos.
Si van a defender así, este jugador no va a tener ningún problema para encestar.
White en el exterior. Tatum. segundo tiro y su segunda canasta. Lleva 2 de 2. Aquí tenemos a Durant. Estamos en el primer cuarto, ya hemos superado los 3 minutos y medio. Y será personal de Jrue Holiday. Es la segunda personal para él.
USA substitution, number 15.
Aquí tenemos a Curry con 6 puntos. Davis encima del poste alto. Curry. Balón sale del campo.
USA substitution, Kevin Durant, Jason Tatum.
Desde el saque de banda, Davis machaca.
Assisted by Kevin Durant.
La juega Holiday. Posición exterior para Tatum. El balón le llega por Porzingis. Por encima de Booker. Se tomó su tiempo, pero acabó entrando.
Donde vio el hueco, puso el balón.
USA con el balón. Van perdiendo por 4. Booker en el exterior. No acierta con el tiro de 3.
Creo que esa podría haberla metido.
El defensor hizo justo lo que necesitaba para impedirlo, Anthony.
Le ofrece un bloqueo. Posición exterior para Brown. Falla de 3. USA tiene la posesión. 4 segundos de diferencia entre el reloj de posesión y el del partido. Posición exterior para Tatum. Aprovechó la asistencia de LeBron.
Un gran pase el de esta jugada.
Los Celtics piden tiempo muerto. Posición exterior para Holiday. Esta vez Boston no consigue anotar. Con 1 segundo en el reloj. Cierra el tiro. Buen primer cuarto. Ambos equipos están espléndidos en ataque. Juegan los Celtics. Ganan por 1. Volvemos dentro de poco con más NBA.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. game we've got in store tonight, Richard. Two of the top teams in the league.
And each of them with some superstar talent. Whichever star can lead the way, control the game, that'll be the key.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Holiday. And here they come. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Boston with the ball. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls, Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Porzingis with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Back to Porzingis. Porzingis is double. 6 to shoot. Outside, Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got 5 points.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Inside. Here's Holmgren. Off target at the rim. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him. And Coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes. Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Pass to Dort. There's a screen. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's Holmgren missing. Boston trailing. Here's Brown. Now White. Now here's Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Takes a 3. Sinks the tray.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 from Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got 9.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. That one's good for 2.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. And here's Caruso outside. Offensive board. Outside for Dort. The putback. Missed it, even after all of those chances. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Porzingis. The shot, no good. Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 11. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 11 points in the quarter. He's on.
The Celtics, 12.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass. Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
To the inside. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror. He sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Pass to Brown. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Dort outside. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
Coach likes that look. And Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
Outside, Brown. For 3. White can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Dort outside. The 3-ball. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. As we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you.
Here's Tatum. They kick it out to Porzingis. Outside White. Will it go? Oh, the deep ball from Porzingis.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
Oh, great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line to try to tack on one more. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Brown. They kick it out to Porzingis. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Right side, Porzingis. 5 to shoot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And it's Thunder's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Williams misses. Celtics trail by 7. And Tatum fires one home.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Better be careful. You're trying to stop that.
Pass to Holmgren. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. And it's Holmgren missing. Now the Celtics on the move. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And look at Porzingis hustling in transition, getting there to complete the fast break.
Down low. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And this is what they want to see from Porzingis, taking contact and completing the play.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. That free throw good from Porzingis. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Pass to Porzingis. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Oklahoma City leading by 4. SGA takes it himself. Dort for 3. Holiday grabs the miss. Left side Porzingis. White for 3. No stopping him there. Jams it in and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boston shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. He got it up. And that's not going to go. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Boston trailing. And stolen by Hartenstein. To the middle. Here's Williams. Good work defensively by White.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Back to Cornette. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Holiday. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Going all the way to the rack. Blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Caruso outside. Down low. Hartenstein. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams on the wing. 4 on the clock. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Boston pulls it in.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Inside. Here's Cornette. No good. That would have tied it. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And here's Boston. 2-point game. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
To the inside. Out of bounds. The Thunder will take it. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup off target. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to White. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5. Here's Holiday. Back to Cornette. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Oklahoma City trailing. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Clock at 6. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
There's Tatum with the 3. Williams grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to bring basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
.110 left in the third quarter. Pass to Brown. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. Oklahoma City making a switch here.
Number 7.
Thunder on D. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Cornette. Yet to see a basket. To stop the drought. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 3. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. White on the wing. Inside. And stolen by Williams. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Kept alive. On the break. Dort with a steal.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from coach is simple. Stop him.
Set up.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8 points now. Bam! Chet rocking the rim.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
From deep, Holmgren. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 3.
The Celtics, 33.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Holmgren for 2.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
On the wing, Holiday. Right side, Tatum. Launches it from deep. And Brown gets the 3.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Williams with the screen. Pass to Holmgren. Boston with a rebound. White on the wing. And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. It's Brown on the wing. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Pass to Holmgren. And here's Dort. Looking to end the run. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Right side, Porzingis. Three-pointer, no good. So So it's Oklahoma City now. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Porzingis surveying the floor. And they double up Porzingis. Dort with a steal. Outside, Williams. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Caruso. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Out of bounds, it'll be Thunder ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. Offensive board. Board outside. Back to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Ooh, poked away. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot goes in. Holmgren's got 6 in the quarter.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
They kick it out to Porzingis. Outside, Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. Brown with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. And again, unable to change momentum here. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Tries it from 19. Boston pulls it in.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Pass to Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Caruso. Defended by Brown. Dort for 3. That shot is off. Good work defensively by White. Here's Tatum. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. We have an interconference showdown here in Boston where the Celtics will square off. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Up again. And Tatum stays with it.
And that's simply Tatum making the hustle play, wanting it more than the opposition.
Holmgren the screen. Out to the right wing. Here's the three. Porzingis with the rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
The kick out to Brown. Buries the long-range jumper. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
And here is Holmgren following Jaylen Brown's three.
Assisted. And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
There's the pick. Brown with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Brown. And a miss there on the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. To the inside. Porzingis with the steal. It's Brown on the wing. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Up and in on the layup.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Williams with the block. Over to the left wing. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Right side, Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Pass to Holmgren. Inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Holmgren. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.102 left to play here in the first. Now here's Holmgren from the arc.
And Porzingis demonstrating there why he's an effective two-way player, positioning himself well there to just bother the shooter.
First team foul.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Porzingis. And Holmgren pulls it down. Williams with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here is Holiday. Still yet to score. Offensive rebound. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. It's a three-point game. Here's Holmgren. From down in the low post, it goes.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Screen by Porzingis. A three ball. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And still a close game as the first quarter.
9. The Thunder. 8.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Holiday left side. From past the arc. It's good from long range. Holiday's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Thunder trailing by 4. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
Now here's Tatum. Going inside. Plays it up and banks it in.
And you get the sense Tatum is used to getting hit when he's penetrating inside. It almost seems as if he embraces those challenges.
Celtics leading by 6. The kick out to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 6 points.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly his shot was up.
Pass to Holmgren. To the middle. 5 on the clock. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 6. Pass to White. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hard-working. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
Holmgren wide open. And he's good on the 3 ball. He has 7.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Williams looking over the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Porzingis.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Now here's Tatum. Over in the corner, White. And stolen by Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Bounce pass from Williams. To the paint. And stolen by Tatum. Count it. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The kick out to Williams. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. We're glad they're still together. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the shot by Drew Holiday. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's White on the wing. The screen from Brown. Outside Tatum. The trade. And Holmgren pulls it down. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Back to Holmgren. Porzingis with the steal. Stolen by Dort. And we've reached halftime in this one. Celtics lead by 7. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. 14. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Thunder, trailing by 10. Outside Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Holiday. Boston grabs the miss.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
A free throw off from Porzingis. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for him. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Just 5 on the clock. The Thunder with another miss. Celtics leading by 12. Tatum way outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Timeout. Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Caruso. Here's Carlson. The Thunder with another miss. And here is Tatum. 6 points for him. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder trailing by 12. Here's Williams. Pass to Carlson. Now Dort. Inside. Here's Carlson. Makes it off the glass.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Celtics leading by 10. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
This one for three. Rebounded by the Celtics. White looking around. To the middle. Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Here's Carlson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up. Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Outside Holiday. Outside Horford. With the floater. And no good that time. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. It's a 10-point game. Williams from outside. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Holiday. Horford with it. 6 on the shot clock. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Thunder making a change here. Timeout. We've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
17 seconds left for the third. Clock at 6. To the wing right side. Boston again missing. Williams for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Celtics out in front, up 10. And do not go. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Celtics leading by 10. Pass to Porzingis. Into the lane. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game. And so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team, told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. Yep, that one goes in there. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And so here is Oklahoma City, down by 12. They set the pick. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Holiday, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Celtics lead by 13.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Stolen by Tatum.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Holmgren can't hit. Boston leading by 15. Out to the wing. Holiday left side. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brown. Misses off the left iron.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Holmgren can't hit. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside, White. That's to Porzingis. Fires from deep. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The three from Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple. We'll see the Houston Rockets taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now, here's Doncic. That one goes in. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
The drive by LeBron.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
It's now time for our team trip.
And Clark, for the Lakers, their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
Now here's LeBron. Following the miss by Jabari Smith. LeBron with it. Now Green defending. Pass to Doncic. No good on the triple. And here's Houston. 4-point game. Whitmore with it. Here's Eason. Loses his grip and misses the dunk. Right now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Knocked away. Pass to Eason. Just 5 to shoot. Cans it from downtown.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Reeves outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. A slow start here for Houston in this one. They trail by 3. Out to Brooks. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now here's LeBron, and Hayes throws it down.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Eason gets a wide-open look. And another 3 for Houston.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
LeBron outside. Doncic outside. Back to James. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. We passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
Over in the corner, Green. And Smith launches it from deep. A rebound by the Lakers.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And the shot goes in. LeBron's got 6.
James doing his thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.
Smith left side. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the first. Good work there as it goes.
And although 6'10", Smith possesses incredible agility. He is going to be a terror on the attack.
And Doncic, here we go. James, no good. Out to Brooks. Shoots over Hachimura. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in the tie. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here.
14. The Rockets. 14.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Brooks outside. They kick it out to Green. Drops in the layup for two. Green's got the lead up to 2 now for the Rockets.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Hachimura. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Obviously, this is a results league for head coaches, and we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway, but we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
James with it. Now Green defending. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jalen Green. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Here's Green. And he goes big with the dunk right over Rui Hachimura.
Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
In the corner, it's James. Now Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
Pass to Green. 3-pointer. That shot is off.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And it's Houston's ball. On the wing, Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Boy, I believe Green has all the tools to be a phenomenal scorer in this league. Just needs to continue to develop.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Green with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Here's Eason. Doncic with the steal. Reeves Smith's outside. Takes a three. From range, LeBron is good.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. And that one's good. Hachimura.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Smith right side. Eason, the screen. Smith outside. Houston needs to get a shot. Doncic with the steal. Reeves with it. Now defended by Whitmore.
Good read that time from Finney Smith. So reliable at getting it to his teammates.
To end the run. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Smith. Back to Brooks. Out left to the wing. And stolen by LeBron. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. On the wing, Reeves. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And so it's Los Angeles. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second.
Nice work from Doncic. Doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Outside, Green. Smith outside. No good from outside. Los Angeles leading by 14. Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
Smith on the wing. Brooks outside. From deep. Smith's shot is good. Smith's got 5 now.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Hachimura, the screen. James. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Outstanding play by Doncic to come up with that steal. His impact, his fingerprints, as a matter of fact, on every part of this game.
Eason with it. He has 6. And a wide open look for Whitmore. That 3 off the mark. Here's Doncic. Finished off the break. He's got
Hola a todos y bienvenidos. La NBA aquí, en 2K Sports. Soy Sixto Miguel Serrano y conmigo están Jorge Quiroga y Anthony Daimiel.
Tenemos a los Celtics. De Boston contra los Thunder de Oklahoma City.
Tenemos tiempo para ver los quintetos iniciales. Este partido promete ser muy interesante.
Estoy seguro de que estarán preparados. Uno de los mejores equipos visita su pabellón. Van a tener que proteger su casa, su recinto.
No hay duda, hoy tenemos un partido espectacular, Anthony. Dos aspirantes al título con muchas ganas de verse las caras.
Aquí está Holiday. El balón le llega a Porzingis. Otra vez Holiday. Y aquí está Tatum. La saca para Holiday. Taponazo de Holiday. El balón sale de la pista, pero los Celtics conservan la posesión. Tres en el reloj. Al interior, Porzingis. Brown se mueve por encima del poste alto. Tatum. ¡Tiran de nuevo!
Han comenzado fallando 3 tiros y todavía no han conseguido su primera canasta.
No convierte la bandeja. Caruso en el exterior. Williams en el exterior. Otra vez Don. A la zona. El balón le llega a Caruso. El rebote es para los Celtics.
Hizo bien a pesar del fallo. Logró crearse espacio para lanzar cómodamente.
Tatum con el balón. Clava la suspensión lejana.
Tiene una gran templanza. Se prepara, se toma su tiempo y te mata.
Posición exterior para Julius Alexander. Holmgren se anda con contemplaciones.
Cuando llega tan cerca del aro no hay quien lo pare. Si no le haces falta tiempo es mejor apartarse.
A la zona. Gilgeous Alexander roba ese balón. Caruso en el exterior. El balón le llega a Todd. La juega Holmgren. El rebote acaba en las manos de Jason Tatum. Drew Holiday en la banda. Al centro. Porzingis. No tiene suerte. Buena acción defensiva de Holmgren.
La única canasta que han logrado no parece suficiente para los 5 tiros que han realizado.
Brown cubierto por Dort. Posición exterior para Brown. White en la banda. 6 en el reloj. Tatum con la bola. Williams se encarga de su defensa. Canasta de Porzingis.
No hay muchos jugadores de su tamaño capaces de anotar triples.
Oklahoma City va perdiendo. El balón le llega a Caruso. Machaca con potencia.
Es difícil sacar un tiro así con tanta diferencia de altura. Es un emparejamiento del que no es fácil sacar algo positivo, sobre todo en el poste.
Lo ha hecho muy bien. No daba un duro por él cuando le vi batirse el cobre en el poste bajo.
Con el balón Porzingis. Con una media de unos 19 puntos y medio por partido, su anotación ha sido una constante para ellos. Aquí tenemos a Julius Alexander. Bola para Williams. Aquí tenemos a Caruso. Otra vez Williams. Van a ser 3 segundos. Holiday con la bola. Aún está buscando sus primeros puntos del partido. Tatum opera por la izquierda. Williams en el exterior. Saca a la izquierda. Holmgren. Porzingis en defensa. Van ganando los Celtics. Adentro. Y el mate es de Porzingis.
Sincroniza sus pases a la perfección. Pedazo de asistencia.
Y aquí está Gilgeous-Alexander. La media de 32 puntos y medio por partido deja clarísimo lo peligroso que resulta cualquier mancha. La lleva Kristaps Porzingis.
El defensor hizo lo necesario para provocar el fallo, aunque fuera la menor de las distracciones.
Y se produce la falta. Se la cargan a Alex. Es su primera falta del partido. A la zona. Lanza desde la derecha del poste alto. Canasta de Porzingis.
Dependen mucho de él a la hora de atacar.
Gilgeous-Alexander con el balón. Anotó 26 puntos en su último partido. Y será personal de Jrue Holiday. Es su primera falta. Posición exterior para Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort en el exterior. Y así termina el primer cuarto. Los Celtics por delante en el marcador. Ganan por 6. Y gracias de nuevo por seguir el partido con nosotros. Si acaban de llegar, les recordamos que ya se ha disputado el primer cuarto. ¿Y qué pensáis de la labor de los Celtics en este partido?
Hemos visto que han dominado el apartado de los rebotes.
Si el balón tocaba hierro, hacían lo posible por atraparlo. Buen trabajo. Creía que eso iba a entrar. Parecía triple seguro.
A mí me ha sorprendido tanto como a ti, Anthony.
Lanza desde más de 4 metros. Se quedó corto.
Esos tiros suelen notarlos.
Sí, la opción era bastante clara.
El balón le llega a Porzingis. La saca para Uruguay. Es su primer intento. Posición exterior para Tatum. Esta vez Boston no consigue anotar. Lanza el balón. Mal tiro de Dort. Boston empezará a jugar. El balón le llega a Holiday. Posición exterior para Brown. 5 segundos en el reloj. Porzingis rebotea y anota gracias a su colocación.
Partido algo aburrido. Los dos equipos están desacertados en el tiro.
Está siendo un partido feo y espero que alguien consiga solucionarlo.
Cuesta creerlo, pero tiene unas estadísticas impresionantes con una media cercana a los 27 puntos por partido. Jason Tatum en la banda. Tapón de Holmgren. Caruso por la derecha. Holmgren. Bien, 4 de 7 con ese tiro.
La defensa se ha visto incapaz de evitar esa bandeja. Demasiada diferencia de altura.
Porzingis en el poste bajo, cubierto por Holmgren. Buena acción defensiva de Holmgren. Tira Williams. Williams no se anda con contemplación. Jason Tatum en la banda, defendido por Caruso. El balón le llega a White. Otra vez Tatum. Mate de Jason Tatum. Segundo cuarto, superamos la marca de los 2 minutos y medio. Gilgeous-Alexander, el balón, le defiende Holiday. Gilgeous-Alexander en la banda. Busca su primera canasta del partido. Primera vez que acude a la línea de personal en este partido. Primer tiro libre dentro. Tiempo muerto en la cancha, lo han solicitado los Thunder. Kristaps Porzingis está demostrando una muy buena forma.
Ha seguido matándolos desde dentro, así que querrán ver cómo pueden pararle los pies.
Y anota, así que convierte ambos tiros. Segundo cuarto del partido, casi 3 minutos de juego. Bloqueo de Tatum. La canasta es buena. Lleva 6 intentos y 3 canastas. Los Thunder van perdiendo. Bola para Williams. Williams, defendido por Brown. Holmgren progresa. 4 en el reloj. La juega Gilgeous Alexander. Convierte desde más de 6 metros.
Un pase muy bonito, justo donde debía.
Boston empezará a jugar. Posición exterior para Brown. Otra vez Tatum. Tira de 3. El rebote será para los Thunder.
Sí, tienen una media de diferencia en anotación de 12 puntos por partido, lo que significa que hay noches que ganan por 20, 30 o más. Y encima con una regularidad pasmosa. No levantan el pie del acelerador en ningún momento. La verdad es que da gusto verlos jugar.
Se adelantan en el marcador.
En este parcial han estado moviendo el balón de maravilla y por eso han conseguido muy buenos tiros.
Desde luego, la defensa va con la lengua afuera. Todos los pases tienen un objetivo claro y suelen acabar en canasta.
Gilgeous Alexander roba ese balón. Balón robado por Tatum. El balón le llega a Porzingis. Y Porzingis la revienta. Un toma y daca continuo en la primera mitad.
Intentan controlar el encuentro y el marcador ya ha cambiado de dueño 5 veces.
Y posiblemente se tiren así todo el partido.
Al interior.
La asistencia al poste bajo fue magnífica.
El balón le llega a Porzingis. Desde lejos, Holiday. ¡Otro tiro! Y Porzingis no perdona.
Han sido un desastre en la zona y tienen que encontrar el modo de plantar cara al rival.
De los puntos que están encajando, muchos son desde la pintura.
Posición exterior para Gilgeous Alexander. ¡No tiene suerte! Este igualado partido llega al final de su primera mitad. Juegan los Celtics, ganan por 1 punto. Nos vemos en el tercer cuarto después del descanso. Y entramos en el tercer cuarto sin que ninguno de los dos equipos haya sido capaz de distanciarse en el marcador. Kristaps Porzingis está haciendo un partido para enmarcar.
Este jugador nos acostumbra a este tipo de espectáculos un día sí y al otro también. Y de momento está siendo otra gran noche para él.
Cuando anota tantos puntos en la primera parte suele regalarnos una segunda parte todavía mejor. Vamos a ver si esta vez también es así.
También entra, así que anota los 2 tiros libres. La juega Gilgeous Alexander. Hacia la zona exterior derecha. El balón ha salido. Los Thunder conservan la posesión.
Ha estado muy cerca de materializar el robo.
Tiene un gran instinto. Intuyó que se iba a producir ese pase y lo desvió.
Dort en el exterior. El balón le llega a Holmgren. Roba ese balón White. Brown. Y el mate es de Brown. Gilgeous Alexander con la bola. La juega Dort. Otra vez Gilgeous Alexander. Y será personal de Jrue Holiday. Es su tercera falta del partido. El balón le llega a Dort. Y recibe el pase en carrera y la hunde en el aro. Van ganando los Celtics. Por la derecha, Holiday. Tira desde casi 6 metros. Otra más para Boston.
Está logrando encontrar a hombres desmarcados en casi todas las jugadas.
Eso parece, Jorge. Hoy está dirigiendo a lo grande.
Posición exterior para Julius Alexander. Anota la bomba de 3.
Si le dejas tanto espacio para tirar, no lo va a dudar ni un instante.
Tatum se mueve por encima del poste alto. La saca para White. Brown. El triple no alcanza el objetivo.
Me sorprende que esta jugada no haya acabado con 3 puntos. Suele hacerte pagar esos fallos.
Bola para Williams. La juega Gilgeous Alexander. 6 segundos de posesión. Y no han conseguido anotar la canasta de la igualada. Los aficionados de Oklahoma City están sufriendo como nunca. A la zona. El tapón es de Gilgeous Alexander. ¡Lo recuperan! Y aquí está Caruso. Tiene en su mano adelantar a su equipo, pero falla. Posición exterior para Tatum. Gilgeous Alexander roba la bola. El balón le llega a Holmgren. Al centro. A la zona. Y aquí está Holiday. Todas las noches contribuye y promedia más de 11 puntos por partido. Adentro. Horford. Cubierto por 2. Remata. El rebote es de Williams. Aquí está Holmgren. La defensa está siendo intensa.
Es evidente que estos compañeros se conocen a la perfección.
Posición exterior para Holiday. Y llega Tatum para machacar el aro.
Su rendimiento está siendo muy importante para el equipo. Es un jugador indispensable para ellos.
Gilgeous Alexander. El balón le llega a Holmgren. Dentro, vale la canasta.
5 de sus 6 últimos tiros anotados en la pintura.
Sí, se han concentrado en atacar el aro y han conseguido encontrar huecos en la defensa.
¡La consigue meter!
Hay que aprovechar ese tipo de tiros.
Y aquí tenemos a Oklahoma City. Ha sido falta intencionada.
No sé por qué ha hecho eso, se le ha ido la cabeza.
Sí, quién sabe, quizás quería un momento de descanso.
Ambos equipos van a hacer cambios. Tiempo muerto en la cancha, lo han solicitado los Celtics. Ahora juegan los Thunder. Gilgeous Alexander. El balón le llega a Hartenstein. Otra vez Gilgeous Alexander. A la zona. Hartenstein. Y su trabajo en los tableros da sus frutos en forma de puntos.
Luchar por los rebotes en ataque a veces compensa.
Posición exterior para Brown. La saca para White. El tapón es de Gilgeous Alexander. Caruso en el exterior. Hartenstein. ¡Dentro!
Buen bloqueo. Le otorgó suficiente espacio para llegar hasta la canasta y terminar con una bandeja.
Posición exterior para Holiday. Porzingis se mueve por encima del poste alto, cubierto por Hartenstein. Gilgeous Alexander roba ese balón. Lanza a tiempo. Ha lanzado a tiempo, pero no ha querido entrar.
Y así termina el tercer cuarto. Los Thunder por delante en el marcador. Van ganando.
El partido ha estado lleno de acción y competitividad hasta ahora. Veremos si sigue igual en el último cuarto. Mate de Julius Alexander.
Los Celtics por detrás en el marcador. Posición exterior para Holiday. Posición exterior para Porzingis.
¡Encesta!
Este partido podría seguir igualado hasta el final.
Los errores son mucho más graves en los partidos igualados. Deberán tener mucho cuidado en la recta final.
Gol en el exterior. Gilgeous Alexander.
Ha salido fuera, le toca jugar a Boston. Los Thunder piden tiempo muerto. Tiempo muerto en la cancha, lo han solicitado los Celtics.
Hay que destacar la aportación de Chet Holmgren.
Les está machacando. Necesitaban este tiempo muerto para buscar una manera de frenarlo.
Los Celtics piden tiempo muerto. Llegados a este punto, siempre es importante mantener la concentración. Y mientras el entrenador les explica los ajustes, los jugadores se dedican a recuperar la energía. Y a nosotros también nos vendrá bien un trago de Gatorade. Posición exterior para Holiday. Holiday no se anda con contemplaciones. Primer minuto del último cuarto.
Posición exterior para Julius Alexander.
Recuperan el balón.
Una buena defensa interior pasa por no permitir puntos fáciles.
Hay que enviar el mensaje. En mi zona nada es fácil.
Y enchufa el primero. Anota los dos. El balón es para los Celtics. Posición exterior para Tatum. Otra vez Holiday. El balón le llega a Tatum.
Anota apoyándose en el tablero.
La defensa va a sufrir cada vez que se haga con una posición tan interior.
Es demasiado bueno ahí. No pueden dejar que acampe cerca de canasta.
Caruso en el exterior. Gilgeous Alexander.
Le defiende Holiday.
Julius Alexander opera por la izquierda.
5 para tirar. Y se gana la visita a la línea de personal. Los árbitros vieron el contacto y tendrá 2 tiros libres. El primer tiro libre entra. Y convierte los 2 desde la línea.
En la primera mitad no lanzó ni un solo tiro libre. Supongo que querrá mostrarse más activo y provocar faltas.
Tatum.
6 de 10 con esa canasta. Lo está haciendo bien.
Sigue siendo el aspecto ofensivo el que manda en este partido.
No paran de correr. A los aficionados les encantan los partidos con tanta acción.
Gilgeous Alexander con la bola, trabajando sobre Porzingis.
Una bandeja muy bien defendida y no era fácil.
White en el poste,
defendido por Caruso. Drew Holiday en la banda.
Le ofrece un bloqueo para igualar.
Chet Holmgren atrapa el rebote.
Oklahoma City manda en el marcador. Va de 3.
Buena canasta de Caruso.
Así se hace. Gran movimiento de balón.
exterior. Porzingis. Gran pase para la bandeja.
Hoy está jugando bien, con confianza. Está anotando con buenos porcentajes.
Julius Alexander en la banda. Le defiende Holiday. Mal tiro de Dort. Posición exterior para Brown. Suena el silbato. A saber por qué ha hecho esa falta intencionada. ¡Qué raro!
¿Se nos escapa algo? ¿Por qué ha hecho esa falta? No tenía sentido.
Posición exterior para Holiday. El balón le llega a Brown. 6 en el reloj de posesión. Tiempo muerto en la cancha. Lo han solicitado los Celtics. Y Boston tiene la posesión. Pierden por 3.
Tienen la posesión. Quedan segundos y lo tienen difícil, pero todavía hay opciones.
A la zona. Aquí está Holgren. Julius Alexander. Le defiende Porzingis. Julius Alexander. Ataque. Convierte la bandeja. Boston con el balón. El balón le llega a Tatum. Bloqueo de Porzingis. Con la bola. Holgren se encarga de su defensa. Williams en el exterior. Dort. Desde la línea. Y el triple entra.
Está teniendo su gran partido habitual en cuanto a anotación. Y como suele ocurrir en estos casos, van ganando.
Porzingis con la bola. Cubierto por Holgren. El primero entra y la diferencia baja a 7. Y convierte los 2 tiros libres.
Esos tiros libres no se podían fallar, Sixto. Se han acercado en el marcador, pero todavía les queda trabajo por hacer.
Caruso en el exterior. El balón le llega a Dort.
Afrontan la recta final con mucha tranquilidad.
Salvo que ocurra algún desastre, se llevarán a casa una victoria más.
Falla Tatum.
Que seas capaz de anotar desde tan lejos no significa que debas intentarlo.
Desde luego, no era la mejor opción.
White en la banda. Va de 3. Otra vez desde lejos.
Con ese último triple iguala al jugador de su franquicia que más anotó en un año y estará loco por meter uno más.
Dort. Y no tardan en dar la réplica con un triple. Así que la victoria es para Oklahoma City. Ha habido buenos momentos en el partido, pero al final se impusieron con claridad.
Sí, y creo que su capacidad anotadora resultó fundamental.
Y eso es todo por hoy. Jorge Quiroga, Anthony Daimiel y Sixto Miguel Serrano les dan las gracias por acompañarnos en esta retransmisión de la NBA. Aquí